Hi, the aim of the study was to find out if conformity is based on the mechanisms that comply with the principles of reinforcement learning. There's no clear overview of the neural mechanisms how conformity works. Given we change our decisions and judgment to conform to behavior deemed appropriate by the society, there is speculation that conformity to social norms can be tied to reinforcement learning. The response of the brain when conforming to a social norm can be similar to the prediction response elicited in reinforcement learning. Social confirmation can be contributed to rewards like social approval and affiliation, while a behavioral economics focuses more on the consequence of the punishment but not adhering to social norms. Functional magnetic resonance imaging is to determine the relationship between them by studying the activity of the rostral cingulate zone and the ventral striatum, as they're involved in the processes of reinforcement learning as well as social conformity. The method used was that individuals rated the attractiveness of faces during fMRI scans and 30 minutes later at a behavioral session as well. There were two groups present, what one which only rated the images in the presence of the MRI scan, while others rated the images in presence of a group as well. The images used were same for all the participants, and it was made sure that the participants had the similar degree of head motion so that the bias could be as less as possible. The hypothesis of the study were if conformity is based on reinforcement learning, a conflict with group opinion triggers a prediction error response manifested in the activity of the rostral cingulate zone and the ventral striatum, and this activity predicts a subsequent adjustment of behavior, which is social conformity in this situation. According to the results, the rostral cingulate zone has high level of activity in presence of conflicting situations, whereas the ventral striatum showed deactivation, which can be seen clearly in image 1. High degree of rostral cingulate zone activity and ventral striatum inhibition adhere to a high degree of conformity, hence there was a greater adjustment to social norm. The degree of conformity varied from subject to subject. According to the results, the subjects tend to align their opinion with the opinion of the group. Depending on the rating of the group, participants change their rating accordingly. The degree of change in decision was according to the degree of conflict in decisions between individuals and the group. Hence, presence of a group highly influenced the decisions of the individuals, which can be seen clearly in the second image. The limitations were mostly there were no variance in social situation and were only done on women. Hence, the effect on men or different social situations were unclear. So the responses of men could vary. With this study, a better understanding of the rostral cingulate zone and its function has been obtained. And using this study as a basis, more can be found out about the action of the rostral cingulate zone and the ventral striatum when exposed to different social situation, and the effect of reinforcement learning can be implemented in these social situations. Thank you.